The school values are resilience, respect and growth. So in all of our subject areas across the school, we try and embed those values. For outdoor education, the mission, if you like, is to connect kids to themselves, the environment, each other, and to live as much of the time as possible in the present moment. To start at Triabunna with Sean was really pretty special, and his influence and impact on the community was really quite profound.
Sean was a unique individual. There are some people who have just boundless energy and enthusiasm, and Sean had that from the minute he walked in the door. It was really obvious early on that he brought with him an absolute passion and love for the ocean. And our school is ideally placed right on the coast.
It's important to me to honour the work that he did to get us to here, and if he was proud of where we're at now, they're pretty big shoes to fill his, so I won't ever be filling them, but if he was proud of the outdoor ed program now, then that'd be really special for me.
Anything that promotes positive mental health is top of our priority list. For the kids to come to school on those days that Explore is happening, you can see they're positive, you can see they want to be at school, you can see they're really keen to get ready to go. They know the routines, they know what's going to happen, and for the positive health of our kids, it's vital.
We have a low socioeconomic community. We draw our kids from as far north as Swansea and from Orford and Buckland, and as well as Triabunna. So Sean, working alongside the team that we had at the school at the time, realised that it was up to us to make sure we gave them the very best education that we could in the school that they could access.
To establish the outdoor ed program initially, Sean won a lot of money, and that was used to purchase a lot of the resources that we still have. To allow us to run outdoor education sustainably, Tasmanian Oyster Company donate a significant amount of oyster spat or baby oysters. The oysters are grown up here on the coast in Little Swamport by Little Swamport Oysters, and then the oysters are sold without the wholesaler taking their commission by Seafood Unlimited, and they sell them at a higher price for us. And through those three businesses and their generosity, that brings enough money into the program every 2 years for us to keep it running sustainably.
The group of kids that came through back then, it made a huge difference to them as far as their engagement at school. Our attendance levels just skyrocketed. Our academic outcomes improved, and that legacy has continued. I think Sean would be very pleased with the legacy the program that is there now continues that thinking. You know, that school is about coming to learn, but it's also about learning how to enjoy life and possibly even future employment.
I love the idea of maybe down the track seeing someone who'd been through the program as a student, grew up locally, lives locally, coming back to teach. And Dylan and Delilah were students at Triabunna, both went through the program. They were natural leaders as students.
So I started at Triabunna in grade 7, just doing the Explore the Coast program, and I thought it was pretty wicked that you get to go to school and get to go surfing and snorkelling. Went off to college for a couple of years, came back and I got offered a teacher assistant role up at Triabunna, and I had all the right qualifications, and now here I am working all the time with the kids, teaching them how to surf, the same skills I got taught by James, Sean McCarthy. Yeah, it's pretty wicked.
I think that in Triabunna School, kids can have like a very good relationship with the teachers, like almost as friends, and like can tell the teachers like how they feel and get help from the teachers. Like you don't feel like you can't talk to your teacher, you actually feel like safe?
I feel that the students definitely connect more easily and build a more positive relationship when they feel that the person they're working with belongs to the school and to the community.
James's connection with the kids is evident in everything he does. He's very confident in his own abilities, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I love surfing big waves. It's sort of like, for me, it's a peak experience. So riding, feeling that insignificance, if you like, in an environment that's so raw and so wild, and then to kind of overcome your fears and make that conscious choice to go and see where you can go. When that all comes together, it's a very hard feeling to describe, but for me that's a peak experience, and I believe everyone can find that peak experience just at a different level.
He's very knowledgeable of obviously the waves and surfing and all that sort of stuff, so also has a lot of credibility with the kids, and that goes a long way as well.
Any practice in the outdoors, I feel, is of value. So whether that be bushwalking, mountain biking, surfing, it's anything we do in the outdoors is of value. In a lot of ways, surfing is the hook, and then the sailing and the surf life-saving stuff, the risk mitigation comes around it. So I suppose I want to share with every single student and teach every single student the skills that they need to, at the end of grade 10, be able to safely and independently go and have this lifelong relationship, if you like, with one of the practices that we've learnt during the Outdoor Ed course.
There's not many schools that get to have this opportunity, especially, the equipment that we have, the support we have from the community. I don't think there's anything else like this. We'd really love more kids to come to the school. This is one of the things we get to do here that you don't get to do anywhere else.